got good spacing on that first possession. Good hands from Rocco.
Brooklyn tonight without Kevin Durant. Left hamstring strain. Blazers
27 games where he has had 1 or 0 assists. So on a night,
gets the first 3 of the game to fall. Lillard trying to go by Jordan. Harden one-on-one against Lillard. Lillard flips it to Cantor.
See, that was his assist right there. Over the top to DJ. He still gets it though. Weak side help. So if he didn't just lose the ball, he would have had 2 points.
Here's Harden to tie ball game at 8. With 8 minutes to go in the first quarter. And Green. McCollum trying to get the tough jumper. There's Cantor with the offensive putback. Here's Harden, picked from behind by Covington, the 2 former Houston Rockets. Cross court, Lillard able to snare it. CJ, catch and shoot 3. Harris curling, catching, connecting. McCollum off the handoff, trying to match against the Mavericks, in which they only hit 9 threes. Green going glass. Lillard shaking Luau Cabarrot, frees himself up. Blazers send the double team to Harden. Luau Cabarrot will try the triple. Harris thought about the 3. Has to lane. Melo swipes at it.
The swipe savior.
Man game with Melo. Brings Green out on the island. Shakes up. Puts up the 3. CJ McCollum already 3 made threes. Green. Brown tries to pass it to Griffin, who's spinning, but Green gets the loose ball. Melo working against Brown, backing him down. Fadeaway's good. Assist. So far in the first quarter, quick dribble. Luau Cabarrot
that baseline cut. You can't guard both. You have to make a decision when they make that cut and have that kind of space.
Points now. Harden running start, floater defended by Griffin. Lillard trying to pop free. Hood will try a 3.
Denying Harden, forcing somebody else to have to make a play. Oh, give me that.
Trent Jr. rips it from Claxton. Spin move at midcourt, loses Harden. Trent Jr. up with the right hand, but there is Cantor.
Put there until the Blazers score the basket.
Claxton, dump pass from Harden.
And that does not sound like the end is Cantor. We know.
Lillard, a bounce into a long. 11 points for Lillard. Harden outside. Luau Cabarrot.
Slightly above 20 points per game throughout those years, and then was a 20-point best at that.
Here's Johnson, the drive, and Harris in the lane, stop and pop. Melo, open look, splash. McCollum defends. Green wants to try and back him down. Green. Covington has to put up the 3. Jones Jr. skies for the offensive rebound. Trent Jr. fires it up. Harden, the cut. Covington has 2 fouls, tries to defend Harden, and here's Harden coming off the Green screen. In the paint, blocked by Jones Jr. McCollum out and running, puts on the brakes, finds Anthony, got it.
Derek has to navigate through a screen to get over there and get that slap away.
Green in transition, lay-in over 15 points. Jones Jr. Cantor, offensive rebound. Trent Jr. spot up.
It's a long closeout once the ball gets swung out.
Lillard loses Harden, goes into the body.
Pushing it, get the break moving.
Trent Jr. wide open. Good. Trying to stick close. Shot clock winding down. Harden, the lob to Jordan, and just under 2:30 left in the first half. Harris doesn't need much room. Points in this first half. Lillard goes by Brown up top. Jones Jr. Lillard trying to hustle back. Brown with the bounce in the Harden attacking Cantor, sidestep, finish. Harden in a hurry, and Cantor with the quick hands. Harden creates some space, flips it to Brown. Brown has to go up. They wave that. That's why the Blazers now have a 1-point lead. And Derek Jones Jr. left arm contusion. Zach Collins left ankle stress fracture. Covington, Jones Jr. ring the bell, baby. Here's Brown wide open underneath.
Switch that back, and while that switch back would be taking place, his man would be open underneath the basket.
Covington hits the three. Largest lead for them has been 7 all night. Lillard cross-court pass. Jones Jr. Here's Green trying to go right into Cantor. To a decent start, but to find his groove again here in the second half. Harden flips it over to Harris. Harris dumps it to Brown. Brown short on his put up. Blocked by Covington. Back up. Here's Brown. They look to take it and lays it in. Cantor dumps it to McCollum. He'll be patient. Gives it to Jones Jr. Rise and shine.
Oh, the double clutch.
Austin and Harden. Melo to Jones Jr. Blocked by Griffin. Here's Lillard up top. Jones Jr. Go ahead, throw it behind your head.
Playing in space. Dame over the top. DJ turns as a backdoor cutter. You get another look at this one.
He's got 11 points. Griffin try the three. And lob intercepted. Harden puts his head down, racing to the cup. Finish lead. Lillard trying to go at Claxton. Steps through. Melo has to get it up before the horn. What a find by Lillard, really attacking Claxton. Cantor over Griffin, leaves it short, fighting for it though, and puts it right back in. Middle of a monster performance, 15 points, 14 boards. Harden can't get it to bounce home, but Harden has played every minute of this third quarter. He's got 24 points, gets Cantor retreating, flips it up top for Claxton. Lillard tried to get Johnson to bite. McCollum launches a deep three. Blazers up one. Hustling to Claxton and
Westbrook used to do between shots.
Griffin tie this game up with Harden on the bench. Now they're trying to build the lead. Claxton spinning. Portland getting some good looks but can't hit right now. Claxton running the floor. The lane is good. The Brooklyn was on an 8-0 run for the CJ McCollum free throws. Melo baseline jumper. Brooklyn really trying to push the pace after those misses. Wildcat row curling, fouled by Melo and one. And the Nets again trying to go with the deep pass and connects with Griffin for the touchdown. Covington, a long look at three.
It's 5-on-4.
Blazers can cut this to a one-possession game. Covington, copy-paste. Blazers down just 2. Johnson, catch and shoot and for it. Brooklyn gets the loose ball. Lillard grimacing as he stands up. Harden, little miscommunication. A consistent effort fighting for the basketball. McCollum knifing through the lane. Tough finish with some more conversions. McCollum once again going to his left. Cantor keeps it alive. Cantor right back in.
Guy's incredible at this, man.
Oh my goodness. Blazers send the double. Harris to the free throw line. Has to fade away. Jones Jr. trying to bother. And the Nets send the double. Jones Jr. not bashful about the three. Cantor off the Jones Jr. pass. Here's Harden with 6 to shoot. Flips it to Johnson. The baseline jumper. Here's Lillard working against Green. Finds Jones Jr. cutting, and Jones Jr. all over the rim tonight.
Doc Vaughn right behind him.
Oh, Jones Jr. stripping at Blazers almost get the steal. Covington can't believe it.
And it looks like he's going to challenge it.
The foul was whistled on Covington, which would be his 6th personal.
Clean strip.
After review, the challenge is successful. The call is overturned to a no call.
Nicholas Claxton. Blazers trail by 1 possession. Jones Jr. gets it for Portland.
Now they might foul since they're up 3.
Johnson all over Lillard. Lillard loses him. Covington fouled on the floor.
If you have an established positive momentum and go into the backcourt, they miss him again.
Harris back to Green. Green gets fouled. Hits them both. Covington to inbounds. Lillard puts up the 3. It's off, and that'll do it here in Moda Center.